DAOs, the future of organizations. Have you heard of DAOs? A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. This means it's an organization that manages itself autonomously, without any person or entity controlling it. It has no CEO, and nobody to tell the company what to do. The only thing that guides the company is its code, which is written by the developers. The main idea behind DAOs is to create organizations that are more efficient and don't need to rely on any central authority. This way, businesses can run themselves without anyone having too much control. Sounds crazy, but let's dive right in. Welcome to NFT Godly. In this channel, we help crypto enthusiasts such as yourself learn more about crypto so they can make better investment decisions without taking on too much risk. We do this through these videos, so be sure to subscribe and turn on bell notifications for future uploads. The concept of a DAO. The concept of a DAO might sound complicated, but it's actually quite simple. A DAO is just a company that is run by code rather than by people. The code is written by the developers, and it governs everything the DAO does. This includes things like how the organization makes decisions, how it spends money, and how it interacts with its members. There are many advantages to using a DAO rather than a traditional organization. Firstly, DAOs are much more efficient because they don't need to rely on any central authority. This means that there is no need for things like board meetings or executive decisions. How does a DAO work? A DAO is created through code that is stored on a blockchain. This code defines the rules and guidelines that the organization must follow. The members of the DAO are also decided by this code. Once the DAO is created, it can't be changed or deleted. The main advantage of a DAO is that it doesn't need to depend on any central authority. This makes it more efficient and secure. For example, if a traditional company wanted to change its rules, it would need to go through a lengthy and costly process. With a DAO, the process is much simpler and can be done. The benefits of using a DAO. Some of the benefits of using a DAO include increased efficiency, autonomy, security, transparency, and accessibility. Increased efficiency. Since a DAO doesn't need to rely on any central authority, it can run more efficiently. This is because there is no need for bureaucracy or red tape. Autonomy. A DAO is self-governing, meaning it manages itself autonomously. This allows the organization to make decisions without needing to go through a lengthy and costly process. Security. Since a DAO is stored on a blockchain, it is more secure than traditional organizations. This is because the data is immutable and tamper-proof. Transparency. All transactions that take place within a DAO are recorded on the blockchain. This makes the organization more transparent and accountable. Accessibility. Anyone can join a DAO, regardless of location or background. This makes it more inclusive than traditional organizations. Challenges associated with using a DAO. While there are many benefits to using a DAO, there are also some challenges that need to be considered. One of the main challenges is governance. A DAO is completely autonomous, so it can be difficult to make decisions when there is disagreement amongst the members. Another challenge is security. As mentioned earlier, a DAO is stored on a blockchain. This means that it is susceptible to hacking, just like any other blockchain-based application. Finally, scalability is another challenge that needs to be considered. When a DAO grows in size, it can become difficult to manage and coordinate all of the members. Pros and cons of DAOs. DAOs have a lot of advantages over traditional organizations. For one, they are much more efficient because there is no need for a centralized authority to make decisions. However, they also have their downsides, including difficulty in governance and scalability. Only time will tell if DAOs will become the dominant form of organization in the future. Thanks for watching.